Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Princess.
Princess Tichina. Nice to meet you.
I love your dress. It's a really pretty print. I love it.
Thank you.
So for you, like, what parts of yourself do you see in your character? Like, how does she reflect you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I like to insert a little bit of myself in all the characters that I play, and I'm not practical, Tina's a little more practical, but she, straight shooter.
Okay.
You know exactly what and how she feels.
Yes.
But Tina's a lot more kind than I am. A lot more kind. But I try to insert a little bit of myself where, she's an equal opportunist, she's kind, she's nice, and she understands. And she's a mother, so her first characteristic is nurturing, and she's loyal, obviously, and she loves her husband very much. She's his backbone and his voice of reasoning.
As she should be. So for you, like, growing up, what was like your craziest neighborhood story? Like, who was the craziest neighbor you had, and what was that like?
Oh my gosh, I had a lot of crazy neighbors, but my neighbors, I grew up with them, so everybody had their own personality. Like, we had a guy, I don't want to say his name, but he used to like get dressed up in zoot suits and just walk out in the middle of the night, just like dressed from head to toe.
Yeah.
But we had an interesting group of people, and my neighborhood raised me. The people in my neighborhood.
Like, yeah, I'm sure it's like eclectic, super eclectic. Everybody's there.
Well, I'm from Jamaica, Queens, so you have the suburbs, and then you have Manhattan.
Yeah.
And to be raised in Queens did me a lot of justice, because I got an opportunity to feel what a village feels like. Like, literally, my mom said when I was little, I would open people's doors and walk into their homes, and you can't do that these days.
No, you cannot.
It's a lot. You get in a lot of trouble for that. But it was that kind of neighborhood where we all looked out for each other.
That's awesome. Yeah, I went to St. John, so I went to school in Queens.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, I love it. It's my home away from home. So, but yeah. And then for you, finally, I wanted to know, like, what are the conversations you encourage, you want people to have when they watch the show? Like, what are conversations you're hoping to inspire from this?
Well, I hope it incites thought, because I think the best way to tell stories and to get out information is through laughter. So I hope that, they ask us, give us suggestions as to what some subject matters we can talk about, or have in our show, on the show. But I hope it does incite thought, and it allows bridges a gap to where we can understand understand each other a little more, and be patient with each other, and kind of present ourselves in a way where you're open to learning new things about what you don't know about the other person or about the other culture. And I think it's important that we have those dialogues, because when you look, racism comes from ignorance, and the more you know, I think the better in life you will be.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, just as a woman of color, and then also just like as an actor. I'm excited to see things that are about more than just entertainment, but also like informing people,
Most definitely. I'm a black woman, and I will always represent black women as best as I can, because I'm raising a black woman as well. So, I got to do what I got to do.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure to meet you.
You got it.